At first, I was like, why on earth would they make a one-way street? Then I thought about it. And it's literally like a shortcut. Kind of symbolic, if you ask me, instead of a two-way street. Okay, so what I wanted to say, you know how everybody says a lot of people sweep shit under the rug, okay? Most of you have heard this. Most of you understand the saying, anyways, basically meaning anything that other people don't want to take accountability or speak about, they sweep under the rug. And the whole idea of keeping silent or quiet about it is just going to perpetuate the same cycles over and over again. And this has been proven. Everybody's pretty much in their lifetime, I'm sure, have witnessed some form or another of this happening. So my proposal is everybody take that rug, lift it up, sweep everything out from underneath that rug, make a pile. Then you're going to take that rug, you're going to go outside, you're going to shake the shit out of it, and then you're going to shake it again. Then you're going to put it on the railing or wherever you can so it can get some air into it. Then you're going to go back inside and you're going to make sure that all the little grains of salt and everything that needs to be swept up, any particles of food, anything like that, let's say it's in your kitchen, you're going to sweep everything up, and then you're going to either vacuum or you're just going to pick it up with a wet paper towel or something like that, and you're going to toss that bullshit garbage so that it doesn't stay there and linger and create more problems. Let's say somebody steps on a piece of old glass or something. You're going to put that shit where it belongs. And you're going to learn the lesson from it, and you're going to realize it's very nice to have a nice clean floor. Then you're going to go back out afterwards, after you've done that and you've cleaned the floor and you've maybe even mopped it, give it a fresh scent, and start off new, so that maybe you can even have people come into your home or whatever you want to call it. And you're going to go back out, like I said, you're going to pick that rug up, you're going to give it another shake, then you're going to bring it in. Then, don't interrupt me. Then you're going to put that rug on the floor. You may even vacuum it, right? You maybe spritz it a little bit, or maybe even, I don't know, steam power clean it. And then you're going to let it dry. And then you're going to not necessarily kneel on it, but you're going to sit your ass on that rug and you're going to enjoy all the fruits of the labor of all that hard work you just fucking did, instead of just sweeping onto the rug, piling it up, making it a lot more difficult for yourself to clean it when you actually do get around to it. And you're going to really thank yourself. You don't even have to be religious. You're going to thank yourself. And you're going to be like, wow, that may have seemed like a lot of hard work, but this is really nice. Being in an area that is clean, being in an area that I have fine-tuned and made all fresh and learned whatever lessons I need to fucking learn. You know what I'm getting at? I hope you understand what I'm getting at. Anyways. Just being silent and sweeping shit under the rug has not worked. Depending on how old you are, I'm pretty sure you can attest to this. You've witnessed it not just in your own life, but other people's life. Being quiet and sweeping it under the rug does not work. Hasn't worked back then, and it's still not fucking working now. How a bunch of us were convinced that that's okay and a way to go is beyond me, but I know it started early. So what I can encourage you to do is do your own shadow work, do your own cleaning, your purging, whatever you have to do. In fact, spring's coming up. Maybe spring clean some of that old negative energy out your fucking house so you can make room for the stuff you want. How does any of that come into you if you are full of crap? And in even saying that, clean out your body. Your body's like a temple, right? So if you're full of dense matter, how are you supposed to resonate at a high vibrational frequency? If you're constantly shoving food in your mouth, no offense, just for comfort, how are you supposed to get a fresh new start? How are you supposed to cleanse out all the toxins? Even having a salt bath. Can you imagine leaving all that salt? If you never cried, you never sweat, all that salt and chemicals that resides in your body that never comes out, can you imagine what it does? Not only to your internal organs, but your own, let's say, I don't know, if you want to have kids, your unborn children. Can you imagine all that hate and animosity and anger and all that builds up? Not only the emotional part of it, but the physical aspect, what that can, mutate and transform into and manifest into if not dealt with. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Not to mention all the shit that all the other unhealed people around us may be projecting onto us on top of it. So we are responsible for ourselves. We're responsible for our shit. We're not expected to keep quiet, and we are not expected to sweep shit under the rug. Anybody that has told you that has been taught that, and it hasn't worked. Period.